Hi, I'm Dr. Khurram Shaukat Yusufzai with interesting video about the mini hatchback introduced in Pakistan by the name of DFSK Prince Pearl. So it's a small mini hatchback with 5 doors and the curb weight is 735 kilograms and its overall height is 1490 millimeters, overall length is 3610 millimeter, and the overall width is 1570 millimeter, and it can seat about 4 people easily. It has air conditioner, which was not present in the previous competition like the Suzuki Mehran, and the Alto also has a air conditioning but not as effective as the one in this one. It has a MP3 player, and it has a screen with reverse camera, like multimedia system with a reverse camera. The speedometer is digital. It can show the speed as well as the RPM of the car. And this car is actually it looks very nice. It has wooden interior inside, which makes it looks nice, and the roof is quite tall in height, so your head doesn't touch the roof if you're sitting inside, which is a good thing because in certain sedans like the Yaris and the Elsewhere, your head touches the roof. It has a LED light for the interior, and the multimedia, as you see, has a screen, although not of good quality, but it's good enough for a segment of a car which is less than 1.5 million. It has a 5-speed manual gearbox. The automatic is not available in this car, and the steering is also powered. It is electrically powered, so the driving comfort is better than the competition, which was Suzuki Mehran, which is now discontinued. It has a competition in the form of United Bravo, which has sort of similar specs, but we will later review United Bravo for you so that you can know about that small hatchback. The lights are beautiful, LED at the back, and also in the front you have halogen lights. The entry into the car is keyless, so and it has auto door locks, that when you go about certain speed, it will automatically lock all your doors. There are illuminated controls for opening the windows, which is very good, and there is a air conditioning system has a good illuminated control. So there is a passenger side, there is a storage compartment, but it doesn't have a lid on it, but it's good enough. And the AC vents are stylish, and the overall quality of the dashboard is a bit plastic but good enough. So for a cheap hatchback, this is a good choice, although the position of steering was not very comfortable because there is no adjustment in the steering. If steering adjustment is provided, then this will look fabulous. The design of the steering wheel was a bit unconventional, but it was okay, with some wooden accentuates and with the P written in the middle for the Prince brand. And the flow of the AC was pretty nice, like it could reach the rear passengers, and it could cool the car. For a 800cc, this is good enough. Like 800 and 1000 cc's air conditioners work well, but the one in 660s, it takes a time to cool the car, and especially when the car is idling, it doesn't cool. So this one, the air conditioning was good, but I didn't test it outside in the sun. The rear view mirror was also good. It had a a button to deflect the glare, which is not found in which was not found in the Suzuki cars, the one assembled in Pakistan, but principal has it. The multimedia touch system was responsive, but a bit laggy because it doesn't have a good enough RAM. But the FM radio and also the MP3, the sound quality was okay because there was 2 speakers in the car, I think in the door, and it doesn't offer any navigation or Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but there was a app which you can maybe download from the from the internet, but I don't know how it works. But the lack of Android and the Apple CarPlay was a bit let down, but still it works nice. Like, at least there was a screen and there was no need to install another multimedia, because the screen also hosts the rear view camera, which is missing in a lot of cars, like especially in Picanto and also Kia Picanto and the Suzuki. So this car, although lesser in price, offers so many features, and this is a good thing for people. Regarding safety, there was a provision for a passenger airbag, as you can see on the dashboard and in the steering as well, but this car doesn't have any airbags, which is not good for the safety, although the government of Pakistan recently is considering passing regulation for having at least 2 airbags in the car. So this is something which can be improved in this car. The layout of the digital speedometer was clear, although there was like purple color and green color. You can see the speed in the middle in big, and the RPM you could also see, but it was so small. The RPM font was very small at the bottom, and overall for 800cc car, the DFSK has done a good job of bringing a car with so many features. The side view mirrors were not self-folding. You could do it with your hand, and they were better and nicer as compared to the one we used to see in the Suzuki Mehran. It also had indicators, for the front people to see, and especially the one and the blind spot in the corner, in the left and the right side. The light in the roof was bright enough and LED, and there was like vanity mirror in the driver's side, and the seats were comfortable, and those in the backs as well. And you can see the height from the roof was pretty nice. It's a good car. I think it will go a long way and it will sell well, especially for those whose budgets are low, because this sell for 1.5 million Pakistani rupees, and its closest competitor is the United Bravo. So both are similar cars, but I think this is a bit better as compared to United Bravo. But I haven't reviewed that car, but later on I'll bring the review for United Bravo. The roof had some soft material, but it was not especially soundproof, but it is good. Like when I also have a test drive video in my channel where I have reviewed this car in English and Pashto language, so I'll give a link for that review for the test drive, so you can see how it drives. I like the drive, but Only thing which was not good was the position of the steering. Otherwise, it's a good car. I think it can give tough competition to the 1000cc Suzuki and the Picanto as well, if it sells well and if they can maintain the quality. And the engine is the same as the Suzuki Mehran. It's the exact engine, but it is electronic fuel injection, because the older models had a carbureted engine. So this one is just the copy of the Suzuki engine. I think some of the parts can be exchanged as well. On the top there was an antenna which was collapsible or removable as well. So I think this car, for the average Pakistani, and especially those who drive taxis and use it for commercial, I think this is a good option. Because by using this car you can save money, and for this money especially for the people in the tribal districts of Pakhtunkhwa, they can use this car as a replacement of the Suzuki Mehran. And I think it's since Suzuki Mehran has leaf springs at the back, and this one has a spring suspension on all the 4 tires, so it's comfortable. And there was a spare tire, and also by pressing the button on the dashboard, the rear 5th door opens, which is a good facility because you don't have to go back and open it. So there was ample space for things. And the average fuel, as the company claim, fuel consumption is 20 kilometers per 1 liter. So this is very good if it is true. I think in real life maybe 18 or 16, but maybe 20 as well if you maintain the car well. The overall build quality of the car is also good, especially considering this is an import from China. And it also provides fog lamps, there are actually fog lamps in this category of car, which you can switch on from the side dashboard, and you can see the fog lamps at the sides. So this is a car which you can just buy for a good budget, and then you don't have to do anything. So it's good for the Pakistani market, and the halogen headlamps were also of good quality. So I hope you liked my video, and you like the car. It's a good addition, this Chinese one, and I think you should subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe button, and also pressing the bell icon, so that you can get such informative videos, and you encourage us for our hard work that we bring such videos. So thank you very much once again to Mr. Asim, General Manager Sales at Peshawar DFSK. So hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.